doesn't appreciate the occasional twist, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Skyfall brings 007 back to the big screen. It also marks the return of Hollywood studio MGM and its lovable mascot Leo.
It was released a couple of weeks ago overseas, and already it's made about $320 million of international box office. It's scheduled to open this weekend here in North America, and expectations are for an opening weekend of about $85 million. So it really looks like MGM has a hit on its hands.
Despite MGM's rich history, which includes not just Bond, but Gone with the Wind and The Wizard of Oz, its recent history has been financially fuzzy.
Take the bloody shot!
A buyout by Sony and private equity firms in 2005 left MGM saddled with debt. It ended up in bankruptcy and has spent the past 2 years turning itself around. Next on the agenda are the possibility of an IPO or sale of the studio.
Maybe a studio, maybe another group of private investors who believe that they can make a go of MGM.
Skyfall is one of 2 major releases on MGM's slate this year, the other being The Hobbit.
To the extent the company does intend to go public, it's going to need to prove to investors that it has not only a library of proven titles, which it certainly has, but it has an ongoing theatrical business as well. So developing The Hobbit, developing the James Bond films, and continuing to grow those franchises are very important.
The fact this is the 23rd Bond film is perhaps a reminder the franchise is hard to kill.
Everybody needs a hobby.
So what's yours?
Resurrection.
And on that note, Daniel Craig is signed up for another 2 Bond flicks. We've talked a lot, obviously, about Disney's purchase of Star Wars. I mean, if it ain't broke, that seems to be a pretty common theme these days in Hollywood. Nicole?
Don't fix it. And I'm glad to see he has not retired his tuxedo.